Hey guys, in today's video we're checking out a wireless DMX system by Donner. This is a great wireless way to control your DMX lights, and I've actually been using these for about 4 years. These things have worked great over the years and it's super easy to use. So this is the transmitter. You plug that into whatever you're using to control your lights, and then these are the receivers and they plug in to the lights that you want to control. So for the transmitter, I use the DMXs. If you haven't heard of it, you should definitely check it out. That's what I use to control my lights. I plug that in, the input, and it is a 3-pin DMX. Plug in the power. Take one of the dongles. There's a little switch inside to turn it on. It turns pink when it's looking, and then it flashes green when it's found the signal. Plug that in to the DMX in of whatever you want to control, because it is battery powered, and start controlling your lights. As easy as that. So I'm going to go over more of the specs on this unit, but if that was all the information that you needed to know, that is the absolute basics of this system, and that's actually all that I do when I use these live. So if you're interested in purchasing them and you don't need to learn anything more, links are in the description down below on where you can buy these. They have sets of 1 transmitter and 3 receivers, 1 transmitter and 7 receivers. I actually bought the 3 and then I bought the 7, so I actually have 2 transmitters just in case one of them breaks or something. The links are in the description down below. Just keep in mind some of the receivers are battery powered and some of them are not. So make sure that you're buying the correct ones, and I will label those properly in the description down below. So before we get started, I post videos like this all the time, stuff on wireless, music gear, lighting, MIDI, programming, in-ear monitors, stuff like that. If you're interested in seeing more videos like this in the future, don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to ring the bell. All right, let's get started. So looking at some of the specs online, it says there's 7 different groups that you can send DMX on, which is great. And I'll show you how to set those in a little bit. It says that the range is 500 meters with line of sight. That's really far. I'd be really impressed if it was able to go all the way 500 meters. I've never had to go that far, and I don't think most people who are looking at these will have to worry about that. But it does ship with power for every single one of these to recharge. There's just a little port right here. Plug it in. And it'll start blinking right there. Can you see that light? And it'll turn solid green once it's done charging. Really simple. I can't find the details of exactly how long the battery and these built-in batteries survive for. I've used them for more than 5 hours. I'm going to check while I'm editing this video if I can find the info of how long the batteries survive on this exactly. If I did find it, I'm going to put it on the screen now. Hopefully I found it. But I know that the batteries for sure survive more than 5 hours. If you do need them to survive longer than that, you can always just leave them plugged in and you can still turn them on while it's plugged in. See, it's still getting a signal and it's getting power as well. But if you don't need them to be plugged in, you want them to be portable, you can also use them that way, which is really nice. Turning them on, they have the button inside, so I recommend having like a little tiny screwdriver or a paper clip or something in order to push that button. It's actually nice that nobody actually can bump it or turn it on or off by accident. So, like I said, there are 7 different groups that you can transmit on. I'm going to turn the light off so hopefully you can see this, because otherwise I don't think you're going to be able to tell. But there's a button in here, like where it's flashing. If you push right here, you can see that it changes different colors. So it's red, channel 1, green is channel 2, yellow is 3, blue is 4, pink, light blue, and white. Those represent the 7 channels. So I'm just going to leave it on 1 right now. So it's the same process on the receiver. Turn it on. It turns pink, meaning that it has not found a signal. You push the button in here. Oops, sorry, not that one. It's actually over here. This one's a little trickier to find. Green, yellow, blue. I lost it. So it's a little tricky to set. I got it back. So it is a little bit tricky to find that point in there. But again, once you set it, you shouldn't have to do it again. And then whatever channel you're on, if the transmitter is transmitting on the same signal, it should turn green. And that means that it has found the signal and these are able to communicate with each other. It is that simple. So one of the things that says online for the specs, it says 126 channels jumping frequencies automatically. So that's really awesome that it has automatic channel skipping in case if it gets a little bit of interference. It does transmit in the 2.4 gigahertz frequency. If you've seen some of my other videos, I'm pretty hesitant on 2.4 gigahertz, but I've used these for about 4 years and I haven't ever had them not work on me. I think it's because they have the frequency jumping. If it gets interference, it's going to find the better channel. And plus, so in my opinion, if the audio cuts out, if you get a audio cut out from 2.4 gigahertz, it's definitely more noticeable because you can always hear that. If your light cuts out for a split second, it's a little bit tougher to see. So maybe I just haven't seen it, but I have had no problems with these. So it's really easy to use. Again, they have the one transmitter with 7 receivers for about $200, and they have one transmitter and 3 receivers for about $130-ish. Though if you find them for cheaper, those are likely the ones that are not battery powered. So make sure it says built-in battery if you're interested in the receivers having the built-in battery. The transmitter has to have power all the time, but the receivers have battery powered and non-battery powered ones. Again, I'll post links in the description down below to make sure that you get the correct one. So just one more piece of advice I want to share with you guys. This is the Chave EasyPar 64. It is battery powered. You can plug it in if you want to, but it has a built-in battery. It's actually really nice to have this be a built-in battery and then have the Donner wireless DMX system that's battery powered and wireless. So you literally have no cables going to this system. I also have some of the ADJ, the American DJ Mega Go Bar 50s. The same idea. It has a built-in battery and you can plug them in for power if you want to. But it's just really convenient to have the wireless battery-powered DMX dongles plugged in to your battery-powered lights. It's really convenient to not have any cables or power attached to any of them. So I will post links in the description down below also where you can get those if you're interested in checking those out. And I'll actually post a link down below to all the lights that I control with this wireless DMX system by Donner in case if you wanted to look into some other ones, but I'll specifically note which ones are completely battery powered because it is just awesome to have absolutely no cables attached to a light. So I hope this helped you guys out. Don't forget to hit the like button if this video did help you guys out. It does it a lot to help push the video and my channel out to more viewers, so I would appreciate it. If you're interested in seeing more videos like this in the future, don't forget to subscribe as I post videos like this all the time. If you're interested in checking out my video of DMXs and how I program that to my music, don't forget to check out the video. It's on the screen right now. I definitely recommend DMX. It's such a cool lighting program. But yeah, thank you guys again for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave a comment if there's some other gear you want me to check out, and I'll see you guys next time.